The scene for us here tonight. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche la NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We welcome 8-time All-NBA first-team player Shaquille O'Neal. And it probably could have been about 15 first year, right?
Probably could have been about 15, but you know, I was doing rap videos and didn't come into training camp and shit. Just really didn't care at the time. But anyway, good to be here with you, Kevin. Greg, David. We'll see about Chris. You know what they used to say about the old Shaq, so he's out of shape. He's only averaging 29, but he's so out of shape.
He's out of shape. A moment now to check out some numbers for Gordon Hayward.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. All out there with Rozier, and it's Hayward in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marquise Morris is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Shaq, you know the importance of great footwork, and I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet work to pull those moves off.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Hayward. Takes a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is where Hayward just gets better and better, squaring up off the catch.
Hayward against LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Hayward. Now here's James. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yes, the defense sees James with the ball and assumes he's a shooter. But you know him, he exploits the defense to always find that assist.
Rozier against Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Rozier. Not a lot of room. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. James with it. Now defended by Hayward. That one falls. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
The sheer strength of LeBron, the King James. Excellent at staying in control, even when the defense is aggressive.
Now, here's Ball. Hayward finds Washington. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Schroeder dishes to Morris. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Ball. There's the pass to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Shaq, if you were a GM, what would be your keys to building a great team? We know you're a part owner. What if you were the GM making personnel decisions?
Well, first you need stars, and then you gotta, get some players through free agency, then you gotta trade, and then you gotta work that draft. As far as culture, you just want players who are hungry and team first. It's all about winning.
That's a good formula to have to be successful.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Here's Rozier, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
So it's the Lakers now. Morris passes to Schroeder. LeBron with it. 8 points for him. Off target on the outside leaner. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I got to talk to James Borrego a bit a few minutes ago. This is the first meeting they'll have against LeBron and the Lakers, and Coach thinks his team is properly prepared. He told me this is a milestone game for our team. We want to be able to go head-to-head with the Lakers and see how we fare. We're going to learn a lot from this meeting. Win or lose, Coach is excited to test his team against LeBron and company. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In the corner, it's Hayward, and they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. The Lakers second.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
Jack, we know. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. Showing everyone how it's done. Dunk contest. That's 10s across the board, Kevin.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Chance here to look at the numbers for Rozier. He's getting around 20 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now here's Zeller. No points in the game yet for him. And the basket by Rozier.
Even from long range, Rozier plays with real intensity. He's always on the attack.
Hayward against James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to James. It's up a 3. And that one is off. And the Hornets now going the other way. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. They say landing in the right situation, Shaq, important for any player's career. What traits, as you go back and look at what you've seen now and when you played, what traits separate the great organizations in this game?
Well, one, you got to have experience. I think you got to have some battlers up there in the rafters, and I think you got to have a mean front office. You got to have a Jerry West, a Mitch Kupchak, guy that understands the players in the games, and you have to have a commitment and a culture of respect and trust.
Schroeder, right side, and finished off by LeBron.
Yes, this is what makes LeBron James one of the all-time greats. Has the mindset to dominate and a vast arsenal of shots.
Rozier looking around. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And now a look at LeBron James here. The past month has been surreal. 12th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. Here's ball. It's deflected. Schroeder against Rozier.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Hayward up top, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And it's ball in the corner. Here's Zeller. Another shot. It's stolen by Schroeder. To the inside, and stolen by Zeller. Here's Rozier, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
So effective off the dribble. Rozier maneuvers himself nicely when driving.
And here is James, 12 points for him. Outside for Gasol. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Rozier defending. On the clock. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Now Caldwell Pope. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. Oh, that's blocked.
The risk of rejection is real. When Washington's around you, you got to be extra careful around him.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Now Schroeder. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota. Launches a 3. Hornets with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Shaq, something that may not get enough attention. Over nearly 2 decades of play, you made the postseason almost every year. To me, that's an incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, I was in the playoffs 17 out of 19 years. Only missed one my rookie year and one with the Suns. You know what that means? That was terrible, big man. How could I miss any playoffs?
That is some kind of resume.
Why?
That free throw good from Washington.
Well, P.J. Washington defines what it means to be a modern big. I mean, the hybrid label has been turned into a positive.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Cody Zeller. Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. Monk's checked in for Rozier. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball. He hits both from the stripe. Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Lakers trail by 4. Caruso kicks to Kuzma.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Of course, you know as well as anyone, Shaq, mental toughness is a gigantic asset in this league. You look at today's players, and there are some that appear to be unfazed by pressure.
I call this the frown and the smile. It's one guy that smiles a lot when you try to pressure him. That's Luka Doncic. He'll hit you with a move, shoot the jumper in your face, hit you with a smile. Then there's the frown. Kawhi Leonard could do the same thing, but he'll hit a big shot, and he won't give you no expression. The frown and the smile, Kevin. The frown and the smile. Reminds me of Ernie and Kenny up there.
Here's Graham. His last outing, he had 8 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's Martin missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. But they recover it. Here's Harrell. Shoots over Biombo. And it's Harrell missing. Charlotte in the lead. To the paint. Bridges lays it up off the glass.
The ability to score in close. Bridges showing some nice touch and concentration from this area.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Makes it off the glass. Now, here's Monk. Passes it to Graham. Combo dishes to Graham. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Harrell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Graham with the ball. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. On for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Monk's being assertive off the catch. It's a challenge for the D to get up on him because he's so quick to rise and fire.
And, Jack, you played an incredible 19 NBA seasons. When you think about the most passionate and most impressive fan base around the league, who stands out?
Well, listen, New York, Boston fans, their passion, their knowledge. Golden State has loyalty through the years of losing. And then you got to go with L.A. You know, they got the gigantic fan base, all the superstars that come, Denzel, Jack Nicholson, Adam Sandler.
What about Portland, like a mid-sized market like Portland, where it's the only game in town?
Well, I never really paid attention to Portland because Portland was a dangerous team. We really had to concentrate, so I wasn't focusing on who was in the stands.
I like that. I like that. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Monk. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Biombo with the block. And here is Bridges. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Down low from 6 feet, and it's finished off inside by Monk. And now it's a 9-point Hornets lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's blocked.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Now, here's Kuzma. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Hornets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Free throw good, Martin.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. To stop the drought. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Charlotte sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. Right back after this break. Bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
They've got Harrell. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Matthews. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Caruso. Shaq, you stay very involved with the game, hang out with a lot of the players, talk with coaches. You go to many games. Name some personalities that you enjoy the most, guys you like hanging around with.
Well, I hang around with everybody, but a few guys shaped my mentality. The gentleman next to you, he doesn't know this, but I knew that when he was in college, he already had a T-shirt business, a real estate license, so I really learned the business from him. And it was D. Scott. D. Scott taught me to, just have fun and be silly. Alonzo taught me to be serious and be more focused. Hanging out with LeBron and Kobe. I'm just happy to have the ability to just be blessed to just meet so many people.
That's a varied list.
That is.
And a nice compliment to you.
It's an honor to be on that list.
Yes, I'm right. There's the first name on the list.
You ain't know I knew about the real estate,
I
did you?
didn't.
I bought a house and you overcharged me for the interest, but that's okay.
Now Graham. Shoots the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. Matthews against Martin. Here's Harrell. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George. and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for the matchup with the Heat, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hornets leading by 12. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Hayward. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, you got to love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Rozier kicks to Graham. Hayward against James. Clock at 4. Here's Zeller. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, this is one of the areas of the court where Zeller gets most of his offense, either converting inside, going to the line, or both.
The Hornets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. First free throw is good.
Younger brother of Tyler Zeller and former Suns big man Luke Zeller, Cody has a good chance to be the best of all 3.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. And so Zeller nails both of them. Here's James. 12 points for him. Caldwell Pope outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's James. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Listen, you can't expect that foul to shut down the King. He's too talented, too powerful.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw drops for James.
You know, people talk about the GOAT. How do you compare different positions, different eras? Just appreciate LeBron for who he is.
Rozier the pass the ball. Rejected by Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Rozier the pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. And Zeller kicks to Rozier. The 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
It's fun watching Rozier take over. I mean, he has so many tricks and fun shots up his sleeve.
The drive by LeBron. Gasol trying to free himself up. That one drops for him. James has got 5 points now in the quarter. Now, here's ball. Rozier up top. Gasol with the rebound.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's tipped.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Now, here's Ball. And it's Rozier, top the key. And that one hits back iron.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And it's Schroeder missing.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
And the basket by Rozier.
A clever play. Rozier able to navigate through the contact to a strong finish.
Lakers trail by 12. LeBron outside. And he goes big with the dunk right over Cody Zeller.
Love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, LeBron.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And the Hornets call time here. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at the Hornets. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And checking out Charlotte, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
There's still some very strong teams above them. So, yes, they are contenders, but I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
Ball against Schroeder. Here's James. It's deflected. They retain possession. And he comes up with the deuce. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hayward against Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Marc Gasol.
He doesn't shy away from the physical aspect of the game. Hayward's gotten better at drawing contact over the years.
For Charlotte, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Hayward hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Caldwell Pope finds Schroeder. Morris trying to free himself up, and the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Schroeder. The Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Ball feeling it out a bit. Zeller dishes to Hayward. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. Hayward with some nice D.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Over to the left wing. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Rozier. Rozier's got 19 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
The drive by Schroeder, and that one, good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Hornets leading by 9. Rozier with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Now here's LeBron. Outside Gasol. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Charlotte, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Lakers trail by 14. To the middle. And Gasol with the dunk.
Not a lot of ups needed right there for Gasol to get up and hammer the dunk.
Charlotte has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Hayward. Over LeBron. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Hayward's got the lead up to 14 now for Charlotte.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Here's Schroeder. Second shot opportunity. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the Hornets making a change here. Biyombo is checked in for Cody Zeller. Bridges comes in for Washington. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Malik Monk in for Rozier. Free throw good, James.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Here's Biyombo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Biyombo's got his first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Hornets leading by 13. Outside, Ball. Biyombo kicks to Bridges. Biyombo trying to break free. Bridges misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. No problems knocking that one down. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
It's so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's teammate. First of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double-team LeBron. You just got to be ready.
Now, here's Bridges. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And Morris throws it down.
Morris is a physical guy, solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
Charlotte's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Outside, Ball. Inside, Monk. That one misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. In the corner, it's James. Over Martin. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And let's get a check on some of the leaders from around the league with this list of the top assist men at small forward since we've emerged from the All-Star break. LeBron James, number 1. The 4th spot held by Gordon Hayward.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. I mean, that kind of passing from the small forward spot, that allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open share anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin. My pleasure. Whenever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing icy hot Krispy Kreme or the General Insurance, you just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
That's good to know. Chris, you think about Shaq's ability to raise his game under the spotlight. We're seeing him do that as an analyst with us here courtside.
I mean, this is a guy who led the Lakers to 3 consecutive titles, during which he had the highest scoring average for a center in NBA Finals history. I mean, big fella steps up when he's counted on.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Hornets also with a sub. Graham's checked in. That one misses for Kuzma.
Yeah, for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Now here's Graham. He's got 5. Shot from the wing. Kuzma pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Morris inside, working on Martin. The wide open look here for Kuzma. The three-pointer, no good. Hornets leading by 4. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Feeds to Bridges to end the drought. And the layup is good. Bridges has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Caruso. He's got 5. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down low. Out to Morris from deep. That one no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. And now back in the fold after his in-game analysis, which can be described only as gripping. The one and only Shaquille O'Neal. Wait, before you do that, how'd it go down?
You know, it was fine, but nothing can replace being here with you guys. You hear this right here? That's money talking.
Oh, you got paid extra?
Yo, you know I did. No, I did. Don't tell nobody.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the court for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Terry Rozier is out there with ball, and it's Hayward in at the 3 side. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Lakers trail by 4. It counts, and the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
That's their third straight make off an assist. And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jerry. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Free throw, no good for James. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. The Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Schroeder. Excellent D there from Ball. Hornets leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Hayward. That shot misses. Great D that time from James. Here's Caldwell Pope. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now, and that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He, just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And there's the pass to Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight? Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Caldwell Pope pass to Gasol. Passes it to LeBron, and they double up James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The game now all-time. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Now, here's Ball. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Inside, Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
And the way Hayward measures the 3-ball, that's just textbook form. I mean, great balance. He's got this shot down pat.
Down low. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. Charlotte has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. A pass to Hayward. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Gordon Hayward.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
And he makes the first. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of...
Well, good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And here is Zeller. Shot from 12. Here's Washington. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Oh, man, solid on the boards. I mean, Zeller using that 7-foot height, getting his club some second chance points.
Schroeder finds James. 3 for Matthews. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Hornets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Ball dishes to Hayward. Now the feed to Zeller. Rozier up top. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Matthews. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And a wide open look for James. Again, Los Angeles.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Graham's checked in. Hornets trail by 4. Hayward outside. Graham against Schroeder. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Rozier's got 4 points this quarter.
Inside Rozier's agility, it gives him an edge. Able to make late shot adjustments and find the bucket.
And James gets it to go. LeBron's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Lakers. Graham, the pass to Zeller. That's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
And it's James missing. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. From outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Second is Gordon Hayward.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Kuzma outside. Pulls it up. Misses off the left iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Charlotte, Biyombo is checked in for P.J. Washington. Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Monk's subbed in for Rozier. Now, here's Monk. He has 7 over Harrell. Here's Zeller. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on LeBron James.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And that one falls for Zeller. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 1. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Fires the 3. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Now Monk. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Such a strong finisher. Monk doesn't let contact keep him from getting the bucket. It fuels his fire.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, a flashy player as an amateur and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Graham. The pass to Bridges. Shoots over Kuzma. Bridges misses. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Now here's LeBron. He has 35. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Monk. A 2-point game. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Monk's got 12.
So explosive. Give Monk any room to work with, and you could regret it.
Los Angeles has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's LeBron. Can't connect from short range. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
But yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Bridges takes a lot of pride in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the Flintstones. That's great to see. I mean, he holds a basketball camp there. That community is always close to his heart.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The Hornets also with the sub. Martin's checked in for Cody Zeller. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Caruso. He's got 5. Harrell buries it down low. 10 points for him. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
But it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Charlotte leading by 6. Graham with the ball. He's got 9. And the rejection by Harrell. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Washington's checked in for Martin. Here's Bridges. He's got 8. Biombo kicks to Graham.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Horton Tucker. Off target from outside. And stolen by Kuzma. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Graham. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Lakers trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the wing on the left. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Harrell. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
55 seconds left to play here in the third. Monk's shot's good.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Harrell slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Graham. 11 points in the game. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision getting it to the open teammate.
Lakers trail by 10. Kuzma outside. Count that one.
Check out Kuzma's quick and fluid release. No wonder he can get it going from mid-range.
Big time shot.
He just beat the buzzer.
Wow.
He barely beat the buzzer right there.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 11. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Charlotte leading by 11. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Markieff Morris. He's out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 guard. Here's Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. He feeds it to Monk. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Monk, no one around him. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Caldwell Pope. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The dribble moves of Caldwell Pope just utterly hypnotizing to watch.
Caldwell Pope against Ball. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Zeller, he's checked in for the Hornets. Rozier comes in for Devontae Graham. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And it's off the back rim, no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rozier with the steal. Hayward on the wing from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Hornets lead by 16.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Gasol. The fadeaway. Yep, it counts.
Capable jump shooter from mid-range. Gasol with the good read. Takes what the defense allows right there.
Ball against Schroeder. Outside, Ball. Zeller passes to Rozier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Rozier's got 27 points.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is. Willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. That's tipped. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, coaches pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Schroeder. That one, no good. Hayward on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Taking charge tonight, Hayward, a versatile scorer. I mean, he feels comfortable shooting from any area on the floor.
Schroeder dishes to Gasol. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
Well, a 7-1 division, Gasol staying aware. I mean, this guy's got game.
Hornets leading by 18. Outside, Ball. The floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. And here is Ball. Pass to Rozier.
Watch the screen.
Hayward looking over the floor. Free throw line jump shot. Washington, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Hornets lead by 19.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The pass to Gasol. Back to LeBron. Passes it to Schroeder. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
That one misses for Schroeder. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stan's only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
The kick out to Rozier. Tries it again, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Oh, it's fun watching Zeller work on different parts of his game. His pump fake is hard not to bite him.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's an 18-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now, here is Morris. No one covering. James has got 40 points.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And the Hornets call time here. Hayward outside. Pass to Washington. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And he gets the jumper to drop. Rozier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when this mid-range game is working, Rozier gives the D even more problems than usual.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now, here's Rozier. Ball rejected by Gasol.
Got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
Pass to Washington. Good on the triple. And the Hornets lead by 18.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Schroeder. Banked in off the glass.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Hornets leading by 16. Zeller passes to Rozier. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Clock at 6. Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Good work there as it goes.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Schroeder against Ball. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 8 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Schroeder against Ball. Back to LeBron. And they double up James. To the middle. Here's Morris.
Wow. The size of Morris helps him down low, especially when he decides to sky high for the dunk.
Here's Rozier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The first one falls.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier. That's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
Good on both. Lakers trail by 17. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at it, taking it strong and picking up the foul.
Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for James.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
The pass to Washington. Inside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 17. Schroeder finds Morris. LeBron outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 17 points here in the second half.
There's no stopping James. I mean, he's committed to scoring. He powers his way through everything.
Ball dishes to Hayward. Here's Rozier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And one on Caldwell Pope.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Rozier. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Schroeder. LeBron outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Hayward. Schroeder against Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At the line for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Ball hits them both. Here's James. Timeout called the Lakers.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Terry Rozier.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. Schroeder looking around, and he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Passes to Zeller. Back to Ball. Rejected by Gasol. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Hayward. Morris outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets leading by 17. Here's Ball. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Now here's LeBron to the paint. A nice shot by Gasol.
He has great touch and feel inside. All the qualities big men like Gasol need to be effective in the paint.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Zeller. Back to Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthews in for Dennis Schroeder. Ball hits them both. Lakers trail by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Matthews, no one around him, drills it from outside.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Now, here's Ball. Over Caldwell Pope, rejected by Gasol. Lets it go, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
To the inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Number 22, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Here's LeBron. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Matthews. Back to LeBron. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. And they get it back. That three off the mark. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.